Mag again on. And for all the sleeping sheeps that can't see through these puppets and be mad at the mag for just call it as I see it. That's all I do, people. I just call it like I see it. Don't be mad at me for pointing it out. Now, this Tyler Perry right here, a satanic puppet that they have in Hollywood, here to fucking destroy the black people, and you never get it. That's why he's there. You understand? If he was here to destroy white people, he would be white. That's what you need to know. The reason why they can use him to fuck up black people is because he's black. And of course, that's how they do it. But it's a masked up character right here. Don't doubt me. And it's 33. It's Tyler Perry numerology. Just remember that 33 in Chaldean and 63 in Pythagorean. What you think, people? It's a satanic puppet they put on. As you can see, his logo right there is a damn cross. You like to sleep? It's time for you to wake up, people. It's a devil puppet. And of course, they put him on. Watch this right here.
This is history right here.
And of course, watch Spike Lee, people. Come up, he show up with the hat on. The New York Yankee hat, which is a number 9 sign. Right there. Look at this right here. The X. They never miss, people. Always remember that. They never miss. And the 2-9 or 2-3. Of course, that's 2-3 right there on the hat. That's how they do it, people. Anyway you take it, all coded on this sodomite right here. And why would you listen to somebody like this? You see the glass that he got on his face? Dumb on.
This is history. Never been done before. Then look back many, many years ago and see what Tyler Perry did.
And what did Tyler Perry do? He made history all right this weekend.
Yes, he make history this weekend. Every dumb puppet that they put on the masses make history some kind of way. Because that's how they put him on the masses. You'll never get it. And take a look up top right there. They look like some damn purple lights on the masses.
The grand opening of the Tyler Perry Studios. Spike Lee and a whole bunch of people were there to celebrate. Perry is
all devil puppet there to push on the Spike Lee and not push on the Tyler Perry and the masses. Of course, that's how they do it. And you better wake up, people. Watch this right here and hear what they're saying. And you know 100% what it is.
First black American to own a major film studio outright. The Atlanta Film Complex spans, listen to this.
And of course, they're going to put it in Atlanta because that's where they want every black people to be. As you could see, the number 12 for your number 3, all coded.
330 acres with 12 sound stages.
What? You see what I don't tell you, people? I never miss. What is this right here? It's Freemasonry. And I told you, the Tyler Perry is 33. In numerology. What's the odds? Listen again.
Listen to this. 330 acres with 12 sound.
330. That's 33 with your 12 again for your 333. Bam.
Stages. It's larger than the Burbank, California lots owned by Warner Brothers, Paramount, and Walt Disney Studios.
What you think, people? Bigger than Warner Brothers and Walt Disney Studio combined? Of course, people. It's a big old puppet. One that you could have never imagined they would have put on. You understand? That's how they do it. That's why I tell you, it's dumb for the masses to be racist. They shine all of them. All of them is puppets. Whether they're black, white, purple, it don't matter. They all fucking a part of tricking down the dumb masses.
Fine. It is ginormous.
4-5 for your number 9 right there on these orange walls. And you better wake up, people. Satanic puppet is the Tyler Perry.
Beyonce, Samuel L. Jackson, Spike Lee.
All puppets. They go Oprah also.
Spike Lee. All walked the red carpet this weekend attending.
They go all puppets, people. And I told you they can put anybody on. You never get it. You think those shit that you see on TV and on the movies with the Tyler Perry, you believe he wrote it? You better wake your ass up. It's the people up top who study the human being and want to brainwash them. Give the Tyler Perry the material. Hand it down so he pass the dumb shit along.
Star-studded grand opening, that's Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, and of course, all of these puppets are signed to show up. You understand? Just to push the Tyler Perry and the masses.
Spoke to Perry in Atlanta about this historic moment. He told us why he feels ignored by Hollywood and responds to his critics.
You hear that, people? He was ignored by Hollywood. Wow. What the fuck is this right here? We know it's all Freemason bricks. What is that? 3 with a S? I told you, people, this is satanic shit.
The New York Times said you are the most successful mogul Hollywood has ever ignored.
You hear that, people? They ignore him. That's why you see the Times come out and say that he's the most successful, that Hollywood actually ignore. That's dumb shit. And all of them always wear the same clothing, orange for Freemason with this drag.
You think Hollywood gets you?
No, I clearly believe that I'm ignored in Hollywood for sure.
This is bullshit, people. This is fucking bullshit. They put on the Tyler Perry. Oh, the fuck you think you know him? People just dumb in this world, man. How do you get to know the Tyler Perry? It's Hollywood produce his first shit so you can see him. It's them bring him out, a man wearing a dress, people, with the permit on the hand sign right there. It's Hollywood bring him to the table. Who dumb enough to believe this dumb shit?
Fine, I get it.
Wait a second, is that fine?
It is. My audience and the stories that I tell are African-American stories specific
You hear that? He telling African-American stories specifically. And I told you, you're not no African-American unless you actually come from Africa. You need to wake up. They lie to the masses. And the sodomite here to push the chuck, the trickery. Keep it going on the masses. And of course, he can't fool nobody else. But black people like to catch hero. Bam.
certain audience specific to a certain group of people that I know that I grew up with and we speak a language.
What? Group of people that you grew up with? Name one motherfucker that you grew up with. I'll let the person that you grew up with come out and say it. It's a satanic puppet. You better wake your ass up. Watch
Audience
this.
specific to a certain group of people that I know that I grew up with and we speak a language. Hollywood doesn't necessarily speak the language. A lot of critics don't speak that language. So
Hollywood not necessarily speak the language. Any fucking thing you hear come from them is the Hollywood language. You better wake up, people.
them, it's
Don't
like,
be
what
dumb.
is this? But I know what I do is important. I know what I do touches millions of people around the world.
Yes, that's why they put him there. He touched millions and millions of black people. That's what you need to know. Dressing up like a woman, running around in a wig, you're dumb as fuck, people. Wake your ass up. I told you. They trick you to comedians. You better wake up. Comedy is what they use to fool the dumb folks.
I know how important every word, every joke, every laugh.
You hear that? You know the importance of the jokes and the laughs. I told you. Every fucking dumb shit they give you, you suck it up and run. And I told you, the first time I ever see this Tyler Perry is on a so-called play. You understand? One of those theater type play. And I know 100% he's a Hollywood character they put out. You understand? They put him to make it look like he start from the theater and get to movie and TV show status. You're dumb as a box of rocks. They put him on. And I could see the agenda. Why he laughing and playing around. He pushing the damn stereotype and the dumb shit on the masses. You never get it.
What that does for the people where I come from and the people
Where
that
the fuck you come from? It's just a fake on Hollywood set. That's what you need to know. Every time you see him, he's on a Hollywood set, people. So-called coming to the rescue of people. That so-called layaway shit in Target is all by design to get people to start doing layaway again. And of course, there he go, show up with a so-called news studio. Devil shit.
fighting for. So yeah, I get that.
But you've also, though, been criticized in some cases by your own people, by your fellow colleagues.
Fellow colleagues, all of them eating out the same pot. That's what you need to know. They can't trick everybody. All of them eat out the same pot. The ones that this one answer. You think he can answer the mag? Of course, he got a tour with the script board to fuck with me. But the people that they set him up to so-called go against each other or beef with, that's what they're going to beef with. You
Seeking,
understand?
in this moment, validation, or that wasn't something either that you paid any attention to?
You mean building all this to seek validation? No, no, not at all. For me, what this is about.
Or to show, listen, I know what I'm doing is what I mean.
I don't, if they get
bullshit.
it, that's great. If they don't, I really feel it from the bottom of my heart. If they get it, the great.
And I told you, people, you're just dumb. If you sit there thinking that this person right here is black and this person own a studio are doing movies, so you should be proud. It's dumb shit. These are all sellout people. You can't be proud of devil worshippers that trying to get you to go the same route as them, worshiping the devil for money.
If they don't, then that's fine too. I know for a fact that when I drive in through these gates onto this 330 acres and see these 12
All 330 acres. I told you, people, that's coding for Freemasonry. And if you're smart, you know we're talking nothing but garbage. They don't have no studios. Government shit.
stages, and see the highway sign that says Tyler Perry Studios as you're making the exit in here.
Tyler Perry Studios is 33 studios. Just remember that shit.
As I come in here and I see these hundreds of people working, these black and brown. I've been on sets where I've been the only black face. Only
You
black.
see, always about race, people. How the fuck did Tyler Perry get it in Hollywood? if they're squeezing out black people? You can never answer that fucking question. If they're squeezing out and they're oppressing black people, suppressing them, how the fuck did Tyler Perry make it on this drag, man, to get an interview? You see the neck on it? You better wake your ass up, dumb people.
On as recently as 2019, going, where are the black people in this movie? It's on back to high.
Wow, this is a joke right here, people. I told you, the Hollywood gotta fool everybody. If they only have white people there, the white people never gonna get to fool the black people. They're never gonna trust them enough. You understand? They have to use a black person to fool the black people. They have to use an Asian person to fool the Asian people. They have to use a Spanish person to fool the Spanish people. You understand what I'm saying? That's a 100% fact.
Behind the camera. So when I come to work here, and every black person that comes to work here, they go, oh my God.
As far as I could go back in Hollywood, black people is there. Fooling the fucking black people.
Here we are. We're represented. Everybody's represented. LGBTQ's represented.
Yes, LGBTQ, of course, because I told you, the Tyler Perry is more transgender than anything else. That's what you need to know. Just like this girl right here, they both switch gender. Bam.
From Atlanta, home of Tyler Perry's new historic and massive new movie studio complex. We went behind the scenes at the site that
Why
features...
would you build a giant movie so-called theater in Atlanta? You never get it, people. It's brainwashed for the black people, and of course that's where they at. They're piling up all the black people. Make everything black interested in Atlanta, and that's where they go pile your ass
a dozen sound stages named after black icons in Hollywood. Tyler Perry is a creative force behind 22 movies, 20
you
plays.
hear that? And if you go back and check any one of these fucking Madeas, they all brainwashed for the dumb folks. They give you a little joke, so-called, let you giggle. And at the same time, they're pushing the divide and conquer, the stereotype, all the dirty shit in the world with this Madea right here that claim to be a man of so-called God. I told you, people, all of them is sodomites and the people. What is this right here? This is abomination for a man to dress up like a female. 100%.
8 TV shows. He's very busy.
Yes,
the
he's
50-year-old
very busy because they have him. They have him working on the masses' brain.
writer, director, and actor told us.
See this right here, one eye symbol he do right there with them. That's how they do it with this two drag man, one doing the code of silence. That's how they do it, people. You need to wake up. All of the Madea is programmed 100%.
What inspires him to think big.
Yes, think big. There you go. All sodomites show up, and I told you, people, this is the cross right there. Don't doubt when I tell you, the Tyler Perry used the cross right there for his logo.
Star-studded grand opening of his new film studio is quite literally
Take a look at it, people.
a dream come true for Tyler Perry.
I'm going to tell you something. There was a moment that happened in 2005
And that's when you know, people, this one gonna run a whole lot of psyops. You never get it, people. You remember Bill Cosby, how they push and pump him up, let him play Dr. Huxtable, push him all the way on top, and then he come crashing down. That's how they do all the puppets. Just remember that. They never
the Legends
miss.
Ball. I promise you, and I wish people
That's
really...
Oprah's Legends Ball.
Oprah's Legends Ball, yeah.
Yes, of course. And Hollywood was ignoring him. And of course, he was on Oprah, dressed up like the so-called Madea, getting an interview from Oprah. What do you think? That's how they put on their puppet. They don't ignore them by making another bigger puppet interview him. You need to wake your dumb ass up, people. It's time. Wake your ass up. They put on the damn Tyler Perry and the masses. Push him to everybody that's already established so he can get on. Now they tell you that Hollywood was ignoring him. Dumb on.
Invited me there. My movie had just come out. Diary of a Mad Black Woman had just come out. First movie. Not a lot of people knew me in the room. And I'm sitting there wondering, what am I doing in this room?
Bullshit. It's bullshit, people. It's 100% crap. They sell you rags to riches and then you come crashing all the way back down to fucking rags again. You understand? That's what they give the masses with these sodomites.
Wanda Adams is sitting next to me. I think I said it out loud because she goes, you belong in the room. Leaving there, seeing it,
Yes,
touching
he
it.
say it out loud that he don't belong in the room. These people, what kind of image they trying to give you of them when they tell you that type of shit? You go in the room, but now he start thinking that he didn't belong in the room. It's bullshit. He's a satanic puppet. He baptized in the satanic rituals. That's why he here. He's sold out all the way. Don't give a fuck about humanity. This Tyler Perry is a faker, just front up on the
Tasting it,
masses.
feeling it, the excitement of what it meant to see a woman, a black woman, be able to do that.
Bullshit, people. It's bullshit. That's how they caught you as a black person. They use one sodomite that play black to do the interview, which is a man drag, and you can see it if you're not fucking blind. And the Tyler Perry that they put on.
To me in so many ways. And I'm on video saying, listen, in my Cartier glasses, my zoot suit, thinking I'm looking great.
Yes.
I said, I'm just absolutely floored.
And I told you people, none of these people that you see on the scene is make it by accident. None of them. All of them is by design. They put them on. Satanic puppets right here.
My thing leaving here, I'm going to dream bigger and dream more. And it opened me up to believing anything is possible.
In many
They
ways.
open him up to make you believe that everything is possible. That's when you sign your name in blood and, of course, baptize in their religion.
It seems to me like you're just getting started.
Yep.
Does it feel like that to you?
Yeah, because at 28, I went into this shell because I started touring, doing 300 shows a year.
Of course, it's 300. But take a look at this right here, people. Wow, I'm done. Why is you find a man dressed up like a woman funny? That's my question to the people who laughing to this shit right here, because I promise every fucking thing he say out his mouth related to the damn people, the regular people. So that make you laughing at your damn self.
Pray harder, watch this. Hallelujah!
Yes, and he's supposed to be a man of God, and all he do is gimmick and play with the Almighty. That's a joke.
44, 45, I came out of it.
44, 45.
Go, wait a minute, where did all those years go? So now I feel like I'm still 35. So I feel like I'm just getting started. I really, there's nothing about me that feels like 50, whatever that's.
And all the dumb people in this world that fancy these stories, rags to riches, and they give you a hero with it because you feel like it's yourself, like you can also do it because now you're at rags and you can make it to riches. And of course you see, but you play like you're blind. They fall right back to the ground. All fake.
The land that is now Tyler Perry Studios sits on 330 acres with 12 sound stages. There is even a replica of the White House.
You hear that? A replica of the White House. Wow, why? I bet you it's for the divide and conquer. Take a listen.
Where he films his new show, The Oval.
Wow, he filmed his new show, The Oval. Wow, there you go, people, and you never get it. The White House is symbolic to the devil people. Got the sun ray, got the dome that they used to fool the people. Never gonna show you that's where you live. And they also have the pyramids. Take a look at the floor, people. Let's go. That's black and white diamond checkerboard for Freemasonry. Just like you see him with the plaid shirt on, all coded.
This is the.
Of course, you go copy the Oval Office because it's just Freemasonry, people. When you wake up, you're gonna see the eagles on the floor. It's just Freemasonry. That's why they tell you that this character right here, George Washington, yes, is a big old Freemasonry, and they never hide it. That's what you need to know. Once you see them show this up, the Oval Office, you know this is a shout out to Freemasonry.
Oval Office.
It looks just like it does on TV, Tyler.
It's the same way they give you that shit on TV. That's what you need
But
to know.
before Perry brought Hollywood to Atlanta, this was
Yes,
once
he brought Hollywood to Atlanta. I told you already, people. That's where all of them gonna be. They're gonna pile all black people in Atlanta. All these so-called successful rappers, all these so-called strippers that become rappers. I told you, people, it's a bait. Baiting all the black people to chase to Atlanta. It's a dumb shit. And Tyler Perry is hand deep in it right here.
Fort McPherson military base, a Confederate stronghold.
The property that slaves built. That was once a.
Property that slave built. And I told you, people, you're just fucking dumb if you think they're gonna give slave those type of monuments to build. You'll never get it, people. It's nothing changed today. Important constructor. Construct the other people who get it. Construction worker that get it is deep people in the so-called politics. You understand? Not anybody just get those kind of contract. That's what you need to know. You think they're gonna give it to slaves? Those are multi-million dollar contracts you see right there to build those kind of monuments. You think they use slave to build it? Wow, they learn trade. Did the slave know to build? You just pick people up from Africa and bring them to America, and all of a sudden they can build those important monuments. You need to wake your ass up, people. It's dumb shit. Important constructors. Those are the ones that get those jobs. You understand? Big old fucking work for the rich.
Confederate Army base. Think about the poetic justice in that. The Confederate Army is fighting to keep Negroes enslaved in America.
It's bullshit, people. It's 100% bullshit about Confederates. It's bullshit. It's them. These are the Confederates of the elite. These are the ones who doing the work, because they can actually reach you. They can reach to the people right here real easy. And of course, now you give him a whole so-called big studio in Atlanta. You got a stronger hold on the dumb people.
Strategy, planning on this very ground. And now this very ground is owned by me.
It's bullshit, people. He don't own shit. And I told you, people, you want to gamble? Try me. This nothing belong to him. Just remember, he's a satanic puppet. They just give him this floor to dance on. Later on, they sweep him the fuck off.
Extraordinary accomplishment for Perry, whose journey includes overcoming abuse during his childhood.
Yeah, there you go, people. I told you, it's just a psyop operator. You're gonna come with every bad thing that happened to him in the book, so-called, and he make it right here. It's fake shit, people.
At one point, losing everything, including his home. But now, his ride to work is a reminder of how far he has come.
There you go, people. Wow, they actually put that up on a sign. Wow. There you go, people. You can't make this up right here. The Tyler Perry is a big old sellout.
Mean to you to see that on the highway, and it's a bona fide highway sign. What that mean?
Yeah, first time I saw it, it was next to Sylvan Road, which I remember.
Because it's 33 in numerology. You never get it. And this is a fake man right here on screen. You never get it, people. It's wake up time.
I moved to Atlanta. I moved off of Sylvan Road with my cousin and got put out of the house, had no money, that kind of thing. So I'm looking at Sylvan Road. And then to see my name next to that moment, it took my breath away.
People know you're
bullshit, people. You know how much work you gotta put in. You know how much fucking people you gotta deceive before you can get that done. Who you think you deceive? It's you.
Or you were homeless. You literally slept in your car. You're 6'5".
It's bullshit, people. It's bullshit.
It took my breath away.
People know your story. You were homeless. You literally slept in your car. You're 6'5". What kind of car was it?
Geo Metro. Pretty tough. Yeah.
That's about.
And of course, it was a Pinto. Wow, a Geo Metro Pinto. Wow. I tell you, people, this is how they push the people on it, because they know the masses work. They know how your mind work, people. They know you think. They can catch you with a sodomite and give you a fake story. And of course, you're gonna bite it because you watch it with your damn emotion. Bam!
Medea, I gotta go out of town. I was wondering if you can come by and just keep an eye on Tiffany.
No, son, no, I can't come.
There you go, people. Watch this right here. You see the Freemason hand sign to the glass? And I told you, people, he look better as an old woman than as a fucking Tyler Perry. Bam!
Over there, it's Halloween night. You know I like to go nowhere on Halloween.
I'll pay you.
I'm on my way. I'll be there now.
That is the famous movie character Medea.
So they do it right here, people. 100% in. Take a look. Look at this guy right here playing a man, and watch this right here playing a woman. Which one look more real? You better wake your ass up.
I'm on my way. I'll be there now.
That is the famous movie character Medea, a creation of Tyler Perry, the man who also happens to play her.
They're the one who would tell him to do it. That's what you need to know. You never can get a foot in Hollywood unless you do the abomination. A man dressed up like a woman.
That wig and dress.
And make it look comfortable for the rest of the people to try it. That's what it is, people. That's how you call it. They show you, make you think that this one right here blow up from rag to riches by wearing a dress and a wig as a man. And of course, you're gonna follow suit. Come on.
Depending on the day, Tyler Perry is an actor, a writer, a producer, a director.
He don't write shit. He don't produce shit. It's the elite. They got him by the fucking balls.
Director and an entrepreneur, often all in the same day. Perry grew up in poverty. Today, his personal net worth is estimated at nearly $500 million.
You hear that? Grew up in poverty and now $500 million rich. That's how they do it, people. And later on, I told you, wait for it. No doubt. It's by design. They never miss.
He's earned it. Tyler once worked as a shoe shine, a bill collector.
Shoe shine. I told you, people. Remember, it's the same guy that used to live in his Pinto. Wow, this is a joke right here, people. As you could see him standing in the diamond Right there, people. Freemasonry. Yes, watch this again.
And he's earned it. Tyler once worked as a shoe shine, a bill collector, and a used car salesman to earn the money he needed to put
a used car salesman, and he end up with a Pinto that he's sleeping in a Pinto. It's a bullshit.
On his first stage production. Over 2 decades, he has built an empire to impress even his inspiration, mentor, and friend, Oprah Winfrey.
It's bullshit, people. It's the elite put him on. That's what you need to know. That's one of the reasons why they create money and fame. Of course, you want some. That's how they do it. They all fakers in the spotlight. Hopefully they can capture these masses. And of course they go catch them.
And I got together for a Sunday sit-down at Fishbowl at the Dream Hotel Midtown here in Manhattan.
I'm mud here. Mud to the damn.
And don't worry about the fishbowl. The fishbowl is a mockery. Because that's what they say we live in real life, people. Not a spinning ball, but more like a fishbowl. You understand? You're trapped in.
E-E-A.
Medea is a pistol-packing, tough-talking, politically incorrect grandma.
Does Santa really work in the North Pole?
No, he don't work. He lays on the couch and he drinks all day. He's trifling. I have to pay all the bills. He kind of like your mama. Now, bye.
But under the wig and the...
This is what they give the masses, and I told you, you're laughing, you're just dumb. You're laughing at yourself when you see these so-called comedians. They find out, people, they know the easiest way to dumb down the people is through comedy. Go ahead and check, people. Almost every fucking thing nowadays is comedian. Comedian and comical. You understand? That's how they get the message to you without you knowing.
Press is a soft-spoken gentleman who happens to be one of the most powerful people in Hollywood.
You hear that? He's the most powerful people in Hollywood. One of the most powerful people in Hollywood. But Hollywood ignore him. You remember that? I told you already, people, it's a puppet that they put on.
Is a soft-spoken gentleman who happens to be one of the most powerful people in Hollywood.
Hello.
Tyler Perry's creation, Mabel Medea Simmons, first appeared on the big screen in the 2005 movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Immediately became an audience favorite.
Clear, I want to see you do it.
Is that a blast to play that character?
No.
It's not?
No. Are you kidding me? It's uncomfortable. It's hot. It's
bullshit, people. It's 100% bullshit he giving the masses. And I told you, people, don't trust a man that dressed up in a woman. And what they're trying to do, make you laugh by doing that? No, it's a wrong way to put it. 100%.
The wig. What else, man? The pantyhose are pulling the hair off my legs. It's just
that? The pantyhose. So he actually wear a pantyhose. Wow, is this a joke, people?
I hate the wig. What else, man? The pantyhose are pulling the hair off my legs. It's just the shoes are too tight. It's just you name it. It's all around not a good time. But the great time I have is watching the audience reaction to it after it's done. So I enjoy that.
Wow. So when the movie comes out, it's a big hit. This part of you go, oh man, I'm gonna have to do another one of these.
I never want to be
bullshit, people. It's 100% crap. And every time you see this one face, it look kind of different because I told you they're wearing a mask. They alter their looks on the masses, and I told you this Tyler Perry satanic puppet, it never come from rags to riches. They're putting on, and watch, the only place you can go from up is down, just like the Bill Cosby. That's how they're gonna do this one. Catch me on the run. I'm gone.